tonight, today, to somewhere. So I've been working on a little stop motion for a stop motion collaboration with some of my friends. We're gonna be working on that right now. A little bit of a ref bump going on right here. Sorry, I have not been live in a while. Hope you guys are doing well. I can't wait to see you guys in the chat. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Sorry guys, I've been a little busy. We'll get into that a little bit later. Yo, Blade. Wrestling Blade, good to see you. Crazy 20, hello. Hola, LWC. Arriba, arriba. David's Figures, dude. Did I comment on your... What's up, nephew David? I commented on your Shawn Michaels match, right? With LA Knight. Very cool, bro. You make an old man proud. Thank you, crazy man in chat. I'm not sure how to read your name, but I'm gonna just call you crazy. Anyways, in case you missed it, what was I saying? Oh, we're animating a match right now. Dominic Mysterio versus Shawn Michaels. This will be for a collaboration that I'm doing with a few very cool YouTube friends. David's Figures is part of it as well. He's got AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns as his match, which is cool. Co 3787, hello. JCW, Wrestling Vet, hello. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you guys don't forget about me when I stop uploading for a bit. Yeah, sorry about that. I've just been a little bit busy. I have some news for you guys. Josina, hello, welcome to the chat. Believe it or not, I have been going to pro wrestling school in Los Angeles. So it's a bit of a drive to get out there. And I have been kind of lagging on YouTube for that reason. So I'm not sure if you guys are gonna see any live action me wrestling, doing anything like that in the near future, but maybe we'll see. DJ Does Figures says, hi, I'm a big fan, watching you for 2 years. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. 2 years is a long time. Landon says he still needs that Dom figure. It's a very cool figure. It was a pain in the ass to take this little thing off. But yeah, I managed to get the little ring, or like the little shirt thingy off by like blasting it with a blow dryer. And then I just slowly like rubbed it off. I don't recommend doing that because I could have sworn I was gonna like break it. Landon the second, hello sir. Quaranto. Coach did not put me in yet, no. I'm being trained by Paul London, if you guys know who that is. He's an older WWE Cruiserweight guy. Will I face BDE? I will face him if he's not scared of me. Josina, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much. I'm doing pretty good. Yes, he's the guy that took a flipping bump at the Royal Rumble by Schnitzky. It's probably his most defining moment. But yeah, he's a super cool guy. Very helpful. Let me start this off real quick. It's been a fun time training. I got my first technical injury, I guess. I was doing a front roll and I like landed wrong on my leg, and I like pulled my hamstring a little bit. My leg's fine, but I kind of did low-key mess my leg up. Super stupid too. I was just taking like a little front roll. Yeah. The bumps are okay. They're not too crazy. Um they don't feel good, I'll say that. Um but like you'll wake up the next day and you'll feel fine, but then like as the day goes on, your back like gets like more sore and more sore. So yeah, the bumps are okay. They're all right. The rolls are like the hardest part for me because it's like I have really long legs, so it's just kind of awkward for me. JCW said I look like Paul London a little. I'm gonna be his protege, hopefully. Sky Miller says, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Skylar Miller." Can I pin a comment? I want to pin that comment so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Skylar Miller. Christian Peluso says, I once landed on the bent back of a guy while doing a leapfrog. Good lord. Ugh. Oh my gosh. That sounds like it hurts. Colton, Caesar, what's up? Caesar? Hope you guys are all doing well. Is anyone gonna go, or is anyone gonna see? Oh shoot! Downhausen has cursed me. Downhausen, uncurse me, please. I'll buy your action figure. Sherry Lucas, WSM. Sorry, I keep my instinct is to say your username. My bad. Aunt Stable is on hiatus at the moment, unfortunately. Yo, what's up, CDW? We got like a lively chat right now. You guys aren't doing anything today, huh? Y'all ain't doing squat. Yes, the Orton heel turn was like crazy. If you guys watched that yesterday, I was like, no, no. It's like that one scene of the guy like in the spaceship, like yelling through the window, but you can't hear him. Anyways, that was super sick though. Oh, I was gonna ask. Sorry. Is anyone gonna see AEW Revolution tomorrow? I was thinking about going because it's not too far from me. But I don't know if there's anything like I'm super looking forward to besides the John Moxley match. So let me know if you guys are. Yes, from Interstellar, that one you. Sorry, I don't really watch movies like that. I don't know what stuff is from. Me versus BDE versus Javon Evans. They're gonna like gang up on me though. They're like high flyers. I get hurt doing a front roll. Hey, Downhausen, come back in the chat, bro. You're not gonna just curse me and then like leave. Come back and forgive me. Uncurse me, Danhausen. I plead you. Summer, so good to see you. New profile picture too. Very cool. Crazy Man's from Toronto. Very, very cool. Swerve and Adam Page, are they wrestling or are they teaming up? I'm not really sure what's going on. DJ says, I live in London and I don't watch AEW, but should I? I live in the United States, but I don't really watch AEW. I kind of keep up with like the general lore, but I'm not really like too into what's going on. My favorite era was like when CM Punk was there, and also MJF's first title reign, because I really liked the stuff he was doing with Adam Cole. I thought it was super funny. Not funny, but like fun. But it was also kind of funny. Guys, I got a lively chat going on right now. I'm trying to keep up. David says the only movies I'd be watching are actually good Grinch movies. Oh yeah, yeah. As if you know about that. You don't know anything about good Grinch movies, bruv. Says how many figures you have? I have about 260. No, like 300. I think 320. It's around 300. I dare you to do the Shield versus 619 and the Uso. Sky Miller. Interesting. Hello, Team Lard. I think the WSM funny. I mean, the defining moments came without the back piece. Like, what do you mean without the back piece? Oh, like on his mask? Yo, AXW. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are. Hey, Josina. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Dog, this is so hard because every camera has other wrestlers in it. Figure that's what I'm saying. Like battle royals, like if you animate them like realistically, they're a pain in the tush, bro. That's why it took me like so long to do that Royal Rumble video. Not only because it was like 40 minutes long, but also because there was like so many people in the ring at once, and I didn't want to like. Cause I feel like the fun part about the Rumble is that there's so many people at once, so I don't want to like eliminate people like, you know, like one after another. I did end up having a thing where I had to eliminate a bunch of people towards the end like super quick because I was running out of time. Oh, am I lagging super hard? Yes, I am uncursed by Danhausen. Let me know if I'm lagging super hard. That's the Cricket Wireless. Let me see. Um, Danhausen cursed my Wi-Fi. No. All right, we'll give it like 2 minutes. Hopefully it dies down. If not, I'll try to stream off my MacBook. We'll see how that goes. JFM, hello, hello. I know this is kind of like a weird angle. It's just I'm trying to keep the camera like out of the view of the actual camera. If that makes sense. $2K25, what match should you do? I actually don't know the roster on that one. Do you have New Jack? That one might be cool. DJ says, what is my favorite action figure that I have? It might be... Objectively, I really like the RVD figure, the Ultimate Edition one. That one's super cool. I do like the Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels with like the zebra print attire. And what else? What else? I don't know. I think that's about it. I mean, like, if I'm doing my favorites, I really like Shawn Michaels a lot, so I'm a little biased on that, I will admit. I'm missing. Oh, Summer finally got a little mini tripod. That's cool. Who do you rate the best WWE figure stop motionist? Oh, stop motion animator? That's a hard one. So currently, obviously, I think Battle Stories is really, really good. His production value is like insane. Back in the day, LKS and JWS were like neck and neck for me at least. I think LKS was a lot more like experimental, I feel like. If that makes sense, like he would do like a lot more like out of the box stuff. JWS would mostly, if I remember, do matches, which is cool. And that's not like a knock, but I think they're both like definitely. World Stage Creator does not do stop motion. That's I don't know what he does. I'm hating right now, but yeah, LKS did a lot of like test animations and stuff. He usually didn't do a lot of full matches, which isn't a bad thing. I remember he did like an Eddie versus Shawn Michaels ladder match. That one was awesome. Let me fix this, you guys. Sure. Sorry, I got all quiet. I was trying to balance this guy. Oh, I need to do that balancing video thing I was talking about. All right, Summer, have a good one. Love you so much. Oh yeah, Cena in the triple threat in the yeah, that was cool. Peter Griffin versus Will Ospreay, brother. I didn't know Peter Griffin was DLC. That's so cool. Yeah, I need to react to those poses. I forgot I was gonna. I didn't do that yet. I was looking through them. They're pretty cool. The ones that I saw so far. Oh shoot, I'm messing this up. Okay. You haven't noticed I'm doing a low blow right now. David says maybe your figures wouldn't fall over if you use sticky tack. Yeah, well, I don't like sticky tack in my shot. And also, I can't afford it. So, we're not all rich, David. Yes, Summer said she can stay. Do you know Io Sky in English is Moonchild? Mooncloud? I did not know that. Wait, Sky is already in English. How do you how how are you translating that? You guys want to see what's going on over here? That's what's going on at the moment. At a trash factory, it's a recycling company. Danhausen, relax. We're friends. Why are you cursing me? Who's SWC? I don't know who that is. Thanks, MWC Figs. Oh, am I ignoring your chat, CDW? My bad. I didn't see it. I think it's kind of whack because you don't really need because the AI in stop motion looks bad. It looks bad. It's lazy. Obviously you're wasting a bunch of water when you do that. If you guys don't know, like the machines that you need for like AI are just using a bunch of like fresh water to run because they need to cool down because they're working so hard. So that's not good because you know you're taking water from us and stuff. Um, Putting people out of jobs, which is always bad. AI is not great. Like, I think it's fun. Like, you know, you're like, oh, I want to edit my friend as like a fat guy or whatever. Or if he's already fat, I want to edit him as a skinny guy. But for like jobs and stuff, or like, you know, creativity, like, come on, we don't need AI. Not to rant or anything like that. Not that that's a rant, really. But... Oh my gosh, maybe we should use AI. I'm so bad at this. What app you using? I'm using a Stop Motion Studio, which is free. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's lazy and it doesn't look good. Like, it looks like they're like made of like Play-Doh, or like it looks like they're melting. No sticky tack. No sticky tack. No more pomegranates. No more pomegranates. I think I've done a room tour before, but look, my room's kind of messy right now. If I do another one, I'll wait for another time. What's better, Sean Taker 25 or 26? Personally, I prefer to watch 26, just because it has like the backstory of 25. But overall, like those matches with Sean and Taker and Triple H were like awesome. I'm kind of doing like an Unstable Animations like universe with WFW. Brought that back recently. If you guys haven't seen that, I do have a playlist for those that want to see that. What's up, Jed Wrestling? Good to see you. Enough of this Cody heel slander. I think I love Cody Rhodes as a face. He's my Superman, not my Homelander. Okay, let's see. Hey David, have you said what your next video is gonna be? I don't know if you announced it already. Shawn or Triple H? Shawn Michaels easily. Hello, Extreme BHS Wrestling. Sorry, BH Wrestling. BHS is a school that I almost went to. My favorite match of all time might be Steve Austin versus Bret Hart at WrestleMania 13. I think it's super badass. I did see the Randy Cody thing. That was crazy. Danhausen has officially recursed me. This is horrible. What happened to daily uploads? We don't talk about the daily uploads anymore. No, that was like a thing that I tried, and it did pretty well, for the most part, ish. I just it did okay. I just got a little too busy for it, is the thing. Oh shoot. Okay. But yeah, I'll probably still do some I want to still do reviews every once in a while. There you go. Okay. Oh, very cool. David's figures working on that battle royal. Was I in the crowd for Stone Cold and Bret Hart? My parents were, I believe, in middle school at the time, so no, I was not. Oh, you're good, Jed Wrestling. I appreciate you joining. My mom's mopping right now. We can't use the mop. Uh, okay, there we go. But yeah, if you weren't here a second ago, I have been slowing down a little bit just because I'm doing going to wrestling school, pro wrestling school with Paul London, which is super cool. Um, so sorry, I know it's been a little lackluster recently. I will let you guys know if I, if or when I have my first match. Hopefully, there's like an independent company in my town that hopefully I'll get booked at uh, by the end of the year, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that is the goal though. I it's been on my bucket list forever. That I want to have like at least one wrestling match in my life. I think that'd be awesome. So yeah, we're learning a bunch of cool stuff in there. That's one thing I don't like about these new figures is that their joints aren't very strong. Like they come kind of like loose already. Or it depends. Some of them are like super stiff. You can't even move them. Unpopular opinion, but sometimes I do miss the pin joints. They were better for customizing. Alright, later, Extreme BH Wrestling. Yes, I am going to wrestle hopefully by the end of the year. Obviously not like WWE or anything, but a little thing. Oh, I repositioned them by I have this like onion layer thing, so I can see like the last thing that I shot. So if they fall over, I can just like kind of reposition it like while I look at the screen, so I can kind of like put them like directly over where they were before. Did I listen to the new Bruno Mars album? I did not actually. I like Bruno Mars though. I'm sure it's good. David's figure said, "I'll fly to California for your first match and have a sign that says Unk Stable eats corn the long way." Yeah, I don't know what my wrestling name would be yet. They're trying to make me manual, but I don't know if that sounds any good. My lighting is actually super ghetto. So it's literally just like this industrial light that I have like behind, like directly on my bed with all my dirty clothes, pointed like up at the ceiling. It's pointed at like the exact opposite corner of like the thing. So it's not like direct lighting, because direct lighting you can see like the shadows behind it and stuff. But the way like if you guys know anything about light, light bends, so it like it hits over there and then it retracts this way, but it spreads evenly over here. So it's not like doing like direct shadows, if that makes sense. Obviously, there's still like shadows and stuff, but they're not like direct shadows. So if you want to get like set up like that, I feel like that would be pretty cool. If you can, I got that big light at a Home Depot. It's like $30 to $40. Ken Kenster Kenster Really Games asked, "Have you been at a WWE event?" I've been to, I believe, 10 shows over the years. Um, so yeah, pretty cool. Extreme BH says, "Should I get CM Punk or Pink Braun Breaker Elite?" I'd say War Games CM Punk, if you don't already have a CM Punk. I will not be wrestling under the name Handyman. And if I do, I'm gonna be hitting people with hammers. Did Albert Einstein teach you about light? Yeah, I actually taught him about light. I had to explain it to him. Oh, you're gonna go see Roman and Brock? That's pretty sick. That's awesome, man. They haven't announced who Brock's gonna like face, right, at WrestleMania. I hear it's either Obafemi or LA Knight. I prefer Obafemi because I feel like LA Knight is kind of a mismatch. Let's see. Looks okay, I think. My thoughts on AEW figures is that they look super cheap. I don't get why they're such a big scale. Because they're out of scale with like everything besides like McFarlane DC figures. And McFarlane DC figures are worthless, basically. Like they suck. So yeah, I think they look not that good. I mean, there's been like good AEW figures, but I don't like that they're so shiny. Like the plastic looks cheap, and their scale is like super off. Especially with their title accessories, they look like so like they're either super small or they're super big. Kind of silly. But I will say that I like their articulation a lot. I think it's pretty good. And when they do good figures, they're awesome. And they have some really good face cans as well. Rob Capola said, "How long did it take you to make the Royal Rumble 2026 match?" It took me, I believe, 5 months. I think it ended up being 5 months. Yeah, it took me a long time. If you guys want to see how I reposition my figures, so like this is showing me like the little phantom of the last frame. If I swipe right here down, it's gonna take that away, or it's gonna bring it back. Sorry. So you can see like the last two frames. I'm gonna leave it right in the middle. And so I'm gonna put this guy back over here. And if you can see that, I can reposition him relatively where he was before. Obviously, he's gonna move a little bit in between the frame. Yeah, see? So relatively similar. Obviously, I'll adjust that a little bit more right now. Summer, I did listen to the. I didn't listen to the new album, actually. Before I had the onion layer, I was just raw dogging it, which sucked. It was horrible, actually. Oh, he fell again. Yeah, before I got Stop Motion Studio, I was blind to how much help I could get. I always wanted to get like an onion layer thing, but I was like, yeah, I'll get it later, you know? The art of procrastinating is an art that I'm unfortunately pretty good at. Rob Capola says, I am his favorite YouTuber. Let's go, dude. I appreciate that so much. Bye, DJ. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Josina, welcome back. Animating on, or sorry, this is a quote by David's Figures. He says, animating on iPads, computers works so much better, but since I got a new setup, I have to do phone. Yeah, on the phone is pretty hard. Like if you're doing it just on the phone, kind of rough. Sorry guys, I get super locked in and then I get quiet. I hope you guys are having fun in the chat without me. What's going on in the chat? Let's see. Make a Discord, please. I do have a Discord. I just don't really use it. I mean, I have a few people on Discord. I have David on Discord, I believe. We're on there, but we just talk about like do I have any Chris Benoit figures? I have one Chris Benoit figure. Technically, he's a custom. I don't even know where he is right now. Well, my custom figure, I know where the other one's at. I know where the IRL Chris Benoit's at. Extreme BHS won the posing competition over. It's over whenever I make the video, which is, I'm not sure when. But I should be making it soon. I just forgot. I literally till right now I forgot that I hadn't finished it. We've been doing a groin kick for 40 minutes. So if you guys see why it takes so long, it's this. Oh yeah, the the gorilla thing with like the Chris Benoit. I forgot about that. That was funny. Oh yeah, the posing thing. It's on one of my shorts. I think it's my like most recent short, maybe. It's like a little posing competition. Basically just well, you might not be able to do it because you love sticky tack. But I had challenged people to do like a cool pose with their figures and see like who could get like the coolest pose. Like the most impressive one at least. Mr. Sticky Tack. Yeah, you can just tag me. It'll show up in my mentions. Hello, Latoya Smith. I hope that's your real name. Unless you don't want me to say your real name, then I didn't say that. I'm sorry. Good luck, David. Visionary animates. Different account, I see. Someone who's been doing stop motion for 2 to 3 years and is not popping. I'm not sure, you know. That's the thing. Like people ask me, like, "Oh, how'd you like kind of?" Because I'm not that successful, right? But like relatively, I get like views and stuff on some of my videos. I always get a bunch of like new people after like a huge project, like the Royal Rumble video, or like I used to do like these big like 40-man battle royals and stuff. I always got a bunch of people like subscribing to me off of like these big projects, and then they would just stick around for like the smaller ones. So I'll say like if you ever want to get like like a big following, always make like work on one big project for a while, and then you know just fill in like with some like little projects. Because the little projects are gonna be like your little like daily bread and water per se, and then the big projects are gonna kind of be what make you pop out. What those could be, I'm not sure. Thank you, Visionary. I appreciate it. How do I actually don't know how to tag people. I know you can, like in the description. Thank you. 2 plus 2 does not equal 5. I appreciate that. Rob Capola says, I've been doing stop motion for a couple of months ever since I saw one of your videos. That's super cool. I hope you're doing well with that. Simon Smith says, if I have any stop motion tips for him. Um, the main thing is, let me think about the main thing. The main thing is to take a lot of pictures and like move your figures very slightly every time. Because you want like a very smooth kind of look to it, and you know, have some fun with it. Do things that you would not be able to, that they would not be able to do in real life, if that makes sense. I can maybe drop my Discord. 'Cause I don't know it off the top of my head. Um, and my community tab or something a little bit later. Um, unless David's busy, huh? Let me try to pull up my Discord. If you guys want to add me on there. Okay, hold on. Shoot. David, is there any way you can put my Discord in the chat if you're not like busy? Just in case anyone wants to ask me any questions on there or whatever. If not, I'll put it like in my community tab or something later on. I don't want to interrupt David. Yeah, my personal one, because I don't really use it. I don't play Roblox actually. I last time I played Roblox was when I was like 12, and that was like 10 years ago. Cause I'm old, you know. Yeah, I don't play Roblox, unfortunately. My little brothers play Roblox. They're pretty good at it. Rise Rodriguez, so good to see you in the chat. I know it's been a while since I streamed. Always good to see you though. Virtually. We're just doing a little quick animation right now. Not quick, but you know, animating very quickly right now. Okay, let's see how this is going. I might add a little bit in between, like, of like Shawn Michaels like looking at the ref before he gets kicked in the nuts, because I feel like you don't really see where Shawn is, you know? I don't know. Hey, congrats on your job, bro. That's awesome. I wish employment on all my friends, unless you don't want to be employed. Either way, I wish you guys the best. Always. Rob Capola says, I can't be employed, I'm 11. Hey, I was making money off of YouTube when I was 12. Which I don't recommend. I don't think you guys should be making videos that young. But, you know, never too late to start that grind. Edit says they have credit card debt. My condolences. Thank you, Oglubo. Oglolu. Thank you so much. He says, I love your stuff, bro. What's up? What's up? I'm not going to guess. What's up? Guess what? Latoya watching on the TV and the phone. That's what's up. Get that revenue up. Thank you so much, Latoya Smith. Summer said I'm homeless. Oh yeah, that's one of the things. I remember like I would like wake up and see Robot Chicken on the TV, and I was like, dude, what is happening? I didn't know there were. Oh, Rodriguez, you're gonna go see AEW Revolution? It's tomorrow night, right? Sunday. Calvin Hood. I did see that. He turned on the Judgment Day, and then they beat him for what everything he was worth. Poor guy. I was thinking about going to AEW Revolution too, but I'm not sure if I will be going. Hope you have fun though. Finn, I think we need to relax with the Bullet Club. Been there, done that. The arena looks sick. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It looks better when you don't see like the white wall in the back over there. Thank you, Rob Cola. I appreciate it. You went to SmackDown? What? That's so cool. Why didn't you help Cody? He was getting beat up. Latoya got their own channel. That's cool. Shout out, shout out. WSM, what do you need help with? Oh, you You like Randy Orton, huh? No wonder you didn't help Cody. You're a blue coat. You're a traitor. The Nightmare family disowns you. I was talking about that earlier. I took the little thingy off. Literally, I just blasted the figure with like a blow dryer, and I had to like slowly like wedge it off. I do not know if I recommend that. If you do that, maybe have an adult do it for you, because it felt like super like I was gonna rip it, and luckily it didn't rip. If I want to put it back on, I have no clue if I'm gonna be able to. But I like it a lot better like this, because I can actually move the figure. So, that's always great. Finn still needs his title chance, and they already destroyed his demon character unless they have him collab either the Demon Boogeyman. The Demon Boogeyman, interesting. Calvin Hood in the chat says, "Fah." WSM said, "Look, no other content creator doesn't like my WWE stop motion." Real Mr. Coyote said they tried that and it broke. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like super sketchy to take it off. Can you make Finn Balor run in? Finn Balor actually already ran in. If you guys want to see the previous thing. That's how it went for him. I don't want to spoil the whole match, but there's only like 30 of you guys in here. Yeah, I feel like if you ever like think about uploading on your channel, I think you should. That was me when I was starting off. I was like, oh, I always want to do like a stop motion thing, and you just gotta kind of do it at some point. Triple H can't come to his aid though. He has a peacemaker in. What's it called? A pacemaker? Peacemaker's that one show with John Cena. Sorry. WSM wants me to judge their stop motion. Would you guys ever want me to do a thing where I like react to you guys' stop motion, like in a video, and like give you tips? Because like I don't want to like embarrass anyone and be like, oh, like you're trash. But like, I feel like that could be a little useful, just reacting to stop motion and kind of being like, this is what I can help you with, type of thing, Okay. Oglaloo is talking about a ladder. However, I was planning on doing a rematch with them after this and doing a ladder match, so. Jamie! Good to see you in the chat. Big Bro says, are you gonna have Judgment Day turn on film in your universe? Probably not. I like having my stories like be adjacent to WWE. Like, like obviously like there's like the factions and stuff, but I don't like doing like bar for bar like what they do, Like in my Royal Rumble, or actually for example, like the one where I did a match John Moxley versus Roman Reigns, and John Moxley won, and now he's facing CM Punk for the championship. If I was doing it like WWE, I would have had Roman Reigns win. Was good, WWE action figure fan. Yeah, Mox and Reigns. I believe they're up to like 4 matches against each other. If you count the Shield triple threat. This new stage took like maybe like 20 minutes to put together. Like the actual like background, I guess. Maybe like half an hour. I like back then when you had superheroes in the ring. Oh, you're talking about when I had like the Fantastic Four and stuff fighting Roman Reigns. That was pretty fun. Maybe I should do something like that again. You're right. I'll probably start wrapping up in just a little bit just because. Oh, guys, it's my birthday tomorrow. So if you guys want to wish me happy birthday, go ahead and do it right now. Because I probably will not. I'm going to be out of town tomorrow for pro wrestling training. So I will not be going live. So if you guys love me, you can say happy birthday now. Maybe I'll make a post about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me. I appreciate everything you guys do for me and all the support that you give me. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. Extreme BH Wrestling says recreate your first match. I actually did recreate my first match for the 7-year anniversary of my channel, I believe. Came out pretty good. You are very impatient, David. No, you're fine. I just didn't react to it. Sorry. I will be checking your posing challenge, and I am turning 80. Thank you guys so much. In storyline, in unstable storyline, I'm turning 80. If you're actually asking how old I'm turning 23, which is just as bad because I'm over here making videos with toys. But it's okay because you guys like me, and that's all that matters. Okay, so for today, this is about as far as we got. Bello, Andy. That's about it. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. I will post if I get any action figures. I do think I'm going to get a Shawn Michaels Royal Rumble Ultimate Edition, perhaps. A. asks, what's a birthday? A birthday is when... So, when your parents want to have a kid, they order from the Swan delivery service. And a Swan comes in with like a little satchel. A satchel is a bag kind of thing. And the baby's inside the bag. So the Swan goes in and it gently leaves the baby on the front porch. And then the Swan flies away and the parents get the baby. And a birth date is the day that they do that. So my birth date was on March 15th. That's when the Swan left me for my parents. Thank you, Latoya. I appreciate it. Because you answer my chats. Thank you. David's Figures refuses to believe I'm anything less than 100 years old. You should make your own figure so you can wrestle in stop motion. So technically, this is my figure with a Miz head and the suit body. I don't know if I want to make myself wrestle because I feel like I'm just going to be like, Oh my gosh, he won the belt. Oh my gosh, he's the undisputed champion. He won both belts. I'm a porch baby, yes. Maybe I'll make myself a wrestler. We'll see. I'm 23 though. I'm 23 for those asking. March 15th, 1899. Thank you, 2+2. Landon, hello. I probably will get the Series 31 John Cena. Bye, Wrestling Blade. When are you getting our face reveal? I face reveal like every stream, actually. So. Sorry, I'll also call you Visionary. I'll probably wrap up the stream right now. Sorry if I don't answer any remaining questions. This is my face, if you guys are interested. I don't know why you would be. Basically, thank you guys so much. Maybe birthday stream, like, late at night tomorrow. We'll see. Most likely not, though. So, thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. I will be going live soon, hopefully. I'm busy, like I said. Bye, David. But yeah. Check that out. So, bye, guys. Love you. Take care. Enjoy your Sunday.